A very good morning. Let us start the session for today. Warm welcome to our masters, Brother Johan, Hualien Dharma team, and brothers and sisters around the globe for Saturday Hualien Dharma Talk. Today, I would like to share a short accepted master's speech, United in One Heart, Promoting the Great Path. Everyone sang passages from the Sutra of Infinite Meanings with deep sincerity. On the large screen, all voices and images came together, moving and filled with gratitude. There is much suffering in the world because people cannot find the anchor of their hearts. How fortunate we are that we share one unified intention to light the lamp within and let the world see great love. To wholeheartedly and tirelessly promote the great path is truly rare and precious. It is through 60 years of Tzu dedication that we have reached this day. Let us not forget this moment. Steady our hearts, make great vows, and with one mind and one resolve, dedicate ourselves to the everlasting future of all beings. Let us form aspiration and vows, so that the world may witness the light of great love. 感恩 for Master's teaching. Now let us send our sincere prayers into the 10 directions. May the Sahara land be free from disaster and peace prevails in the world. Let us sing the prayer song with sincere piousness.
In my heart, I feel deep gratefulness. All my heart is filled with sincere prayer. From all corners of the world, let us join our hearts and pray for a world of harmony and peace. In my heart, I feel deep gratefulness. May all the Buddhas hear my prayer. All united with one heart, let us end our hate with love. May there be no suffering hereafter.
May all minds be purified. May there be peace in the community. May there be no disaster in the world. Now let us pray together for universal love and blessing. With loving respect, gratitude, and confidence, let us wish every person in our lives a healthy body and enlightened mind and a total fulfillment in universal love. Now let us expand this consciousness to include every person in the world, every being in the universe. Let our unified love make the wonderful world even better. Let us all immerse ourselves in the joyful embrace of universal love. Before we hear the wonderful sharing, let us invite our book masters to lead us in paying homage to the Triple Gems. Let us pay our respect for these teachings and explanations to the Buddha and Master Ching by making 3 sincere bows. Please rise, palms together. First bow. Second bow. Third bow. And a bow to our beloved Abode Masters who could join us to play. Ganten. Okay, today we have 2 brothers who are going to share with us. Firstly, we have Brother Joe who will be sharing on the Dharma insights, and followed by Brother Faisal who will be sharing on loves in Menahil. Okay, before that, we will invite Sister Ching for the weekly summary. Sister Ching, over to you. Karen.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Give me a second. Okay, last week we had 2 sharers, and they were Master Huang, who's the first. Let me do this. Okay, so she spoke about mindfulness and why it is important. Mindful steps guide us along the cobblestone way, hearing us soft breath when our thoughts do not stray. Volunteers gather with hearts steady and ready each day. United in purpose, they work with compassion at play. A mindful chain forms, moving resources with care. Different skills offered by all those who choose to share. Even distant friends arrive, drawn by kindness rare. Police and youth helping with intentions fair. When mindful hearts build, the path turns bright. Affinity gathers learners who act with quiet might. If we begin sincerely, support soon comes in sight, teaching and guiding to do each task right. Mindfully pruning pines keeps the roadside safe. Compost deep in the abode nurtures life's living chef. Benefactors guide gently with wisdom none can replace. Even assembling a squeegee is clear when mindfulness finds its place. Okay, then we had Brother Shilong who was talking about serving in Buddha land. Brother Shilong thanked his fellow volunteers who guided his early stride. A friend's call to India stirred commitment deep inside. New volunteers joined from regions near and far. Supporting teaching service became their guiding star. His mom first brought him to visits years before. Vegetarian life strengthened kindness at his core. Training and certification deepened his devotion. Walking with his mother filled him with grateful emotion. Fate led him to India with courage renewed. 86 days in Bodh shaped his attitude. Guiding youth through service strengthened every part. Tasks and teamwork brought purpose to his heart. He learned responsibility gives strength that does not end. Compassion recharges power we continually send. Sitting grew boldly with sincerity shining bright. Love crossing borders, affirmed goodness will take flight. Okay, Kanan for listening. I'll hand over right now to Sister Moon to introduce our next speaker. Over to you, Sister Moon.
Yes, thank you very much, Sister Ching, as usual, for your recap. Good morning, brothers and sisters. I think this morning that we have to apologize for Brother Joe's absence. I imagine that there will be a lot of activities at the abode for year-end activities, and I think he has to accompany the master on the year-end tour, yeah, the New Year Blessing tour. Sister Su Ching, I think, will stand in with stories from Hualien to share 2 stories this morning with us and to as usual, instill in us and inspire our tender, loving heart. That is what the whole essence of us serving and participating in Tzu activities is all about. Sister Su Ching, will you be taking over from here? Good morning.
感恩 Sister Moon. Okay, let us start off with the first story. This one is from the book study, the Guiding Reader series from this online book study of Kaohsiung. Okay, first we will listen to the stories about Brother Dino Chu, willing to be the one who digs the well by Sister Xue Yi on 19 November 2025. This is from the text 2024 Footprints of Buddha, Autumn Volume. Okay. On 22nd of August, Master Chun spoke with the Ai TV executive about Brother Tino Chu, Zhu Jingcai of Zimbabwe, who vowed to dig 5,000 wells for the poor and drought-stricken villages. As at now, over 1,800 wells have been completed, bringing clean water and new hope to the residents. Today, I would like to share these footprints with the team inspired by a bodhisattva's aspiration, willing to be the one who digs the well. 学医师姐啊。Zimbabwe is 11,000 kilometers from Taiwan. Its landmass is 11 times that of Taiwan, 11 times, and it has population of over 16 million. It is a landlocked country that once faced economic collapse and hyperinflation, one of the worst in the world. At one point, 100 trillion Zimbabwe dollar bill could only buy 3 eggs. Imagine trillion, 1,100 trillion Zimbabwe dollar. Coupled with extreme climate conditions, there has long been severe water scarcity, causing crops failure and many livelihood crises. When we mention Zimbabwe, we must express deep gratitude to Brother Tino Chu. In 1994, he moved his garment factory from Taiwan to South Africa. Unfortunately, he encountered political transitions and social turmoil. The following year, he relocated to Zimbabwe, which was politically stable at that time. But soon after that, he faced the darkest period of riots. Within just 8 months, his factory was robbed 4 times, each time almost emptied. One day, he came across a Buddhist phrase, giving transform karmic obstacles. This changed his mindset. He thought, if these things are not meant to be mine, instead of letting criminals take them, why don't I give them personally to those who truly need them? From then on, he began practicing giving. In 2006, he began receiving Ai TV at home. After encountering Master Chen Yan's teaching, he decided to undergo Tzu volunteer training. Since there were no certified Tzu volunteers in Zimbabwe, he had to drive over 19 hours each time to South Africa for his training course, 19 hours. Yet he never gave up. As inflation worsened and crop failure increased, Zimbabwe declared a national disaster in 2024. Long-term drought has left over half of its population's food insecure. The elderly and children often endure hunger. Tzu operates 52 food stations, serving 16,000 people daily. Some villagers walk 2 hours just to receive their only meal of the day. Thai TV news on 21st August 2024 reported hot meal distribution in Zimbabwe. Okay, let us watch this video.
So now their only choice is sushi.
离开首都哈拉雷，举目望去都是一片干涸，河床上裸露的巨大
Okay, because it's in Mandarin, so I read out about this hot meal distribution in Zimbabwe. Simple meal, deep warm. Tzu volunteer Isaac said, right now their only options is Tzu. Leaving the capital Harare, all one sees are dry riverbeds and exposed rock formations, showing that it hasn't rained for in a long, long time. In another village, Tzu volunteers provide daily hot meals to 800 children. From the footage, we see villagers arrive with their families to await food distributions, the children becoming the ones who collect meals for their households. Volunteers work in shift, year-round without rest. Distribution of hot meals alone takes 2 hours daily. Though the meals are simple, potatoes, cornmeals, and beans, villagers wait patiently because this is their only meal of the day, provided by Tzu. Giving pure water to quench the thirst for lifesaver is the source of life. In Zimbabwe, villagers may use a single pipe connected to a neighbor's well and suck water out with great effort or they drink dirty water shared with livestock, or they draw from shallow wells that easily run dry. If the person before them takes the water, then they must wait. Waiting and waiting again. Many walk 10 to 20 kilometers to fetch just 2 buckets of water, sometimes dying on the road from snake bites or wild animals attack. Conflicts over water are often very common there. Thus, in Zimbabwe, to save life, one must first save water. And so, Tzu became the well digger of Zimbabwe. Because the country lacks heavy industry, its underground water resources are actually abundant. But the locals lack the equipment to access to this clean water. With increasing drought due to climate change, drilling that previously reached water at 50 meters now needs to go as deep as 80 meters. Thai documentary on 26th of October 2024 mentioned about this Southeast Asia, the well diggers of Zimbabwe. Since 2013, Tzu has formed well digging teams traveling to the very remote corners of the country to repair and drill wells. To ensure clean and uncontaminated water, they drill. Okay, there's a video. Okay, because it's in Mandarin, I'll continue to share while we watch the videos. So we can see Tzu has formed, since 2013, Tzu has formed well drilling teams traveling to the very remote corners of the world to repair and drill the wells. To ensure clean and uncontaminated water, they drilled deeper and deeper. In 2020, the first 80-meter deep well drilled by Zimbabwe volunteers began operations. Chef Gilbo said, I represent the entire village in expressing our joy. Because of your love, this land has revealed its true value. After completing the first deep well, Brother Tino Chu did not forget the villagers of Zaka. Volunteers brought drilling equipment to dig another well near Mazuro Primary School, fulfilling a long-held dream of the villagers. Councillor Stevens said, I'm very grateful for everything Tzu has done. You have truly helped us. Now, all the residents and the students and teachers of Mazuru schools have clean and safe water. From 2013 to 2024, over 11 years, Tzu repaired and drilled 200 2,334 wells, bringing abundant and precious water to communities across the country. Brother Tino Chu further vowed to dig 5,000 wells, shortening the distance villagers must walk for water, allowing them more time to make a livelihood. On the left, we see joyful villagers and students collecting waters from the wells. On the right, although we see a long line of villagers waiting for water from above, we hope that through Tzu Chi volunteers, love and vow of well diggers, compassion in Zimbabwe will continue endlessly. Brother Tino Chu once believed that giving could eliminate karmic obstacles and that doing good would earn blessings from the bodhisattvas. After encountering Master Chen Yan's teaching, he realized instead of praying to bodhisattvas, be a bodhisattva yourself. Rather than just praying daily for protection, it is better to care for more suffering people. Only through selfless giving can one gain boundless blessing. In 2021, Brother Tino Chu became severely ill with COVID-19 to the point of giving final instructions to his family. He told them to scatter his ashes in Zimbabwe and vow to return in his next life, still as a well digger. Over the years, he has also inspired many local volunteers. Let's watch the video from Master.
心啊，迄个感恩，也感觉到很不可思议啊！看看他大遐济啦，带遐济啦，互遮的人啊，伫一世人的生命捌道理，互一世人的人生有清净的水好啉，互因呢有机会去经禅。去开门啦，这都是咱要安怎用什么方法来讲哦？来，更多人来，这才是真功德，做求金刚的菩萨。
Okay, Master Chen Yan. So Master Chen Yan in Life Wisdom, 4th of September 2024 said, truly from the bottom of Master's heart, Master is very grateful and amazed. Look at how many people he has guided. He has brought understanding to their life, giving them pure water to drink and allowed them to farm and cultivate their land. This teaches that we must use wisdom and method to guide and inspire people. This is the true merits creating bodhisattvas in the world. Master often speaks of the concept of digging a well. Once we reach the source, water continues to flow endlessly. No matter how much water people draw, the water level does not decrease. This is like the blessing we have cultivated in past life, blessings that flow continuously, allowing us to keep creating blessings for the world. Are we willing to be the well digger? We are willing. Okay, 感恩. Okay, let me see. Okay, because we still have time, then we will share another series from this guiding readers. Okay, this is the second series by Sister Pan Mei. Okay, let me see if I can make it. Okay. Okay, Walking Through a Storm with Comforting Heart by Sister Pan Mei from Kaohsiung. This is from the Footprints of the Tathagata Autumn Volume, July 29 to August 4th, 2024. In recent years, extreme weathers and frequent disasters, typhoons, earthquakes, and more have continually tested people's heart. Whenever disaster strikes, Tzu Chi volunteers always respond swiftly to relieve suffering. Last year, Typhoon Koinu severely impacted southern Taiwan. Volunteers waded through floodwater to deliver supplies, prepare hot meals, and help clean up homes. They also conducted home visits and held blessing ceremonies afterward to accompany the residents in overcoming their fear and loss. Amid the wind and rain, the sights of volunteers in blue-white uniforms moving through the narrow lanes brought stability and hope in their heart. Master Chenyans recalled Typhoon Selma in 1977 when Tzu Chi volunteers entered the disaster zone to assess damage and distribute relief. That typhoon also led to the founding of the Pingtung branch office from Selma to Koinu. Though times have changed, their spirits remain the same. The ever-present figures of the Tzu Chi uninvited teachers continue to appear whenever disaster strikes, quietly safeguarding and gently comforting people's heart. In recent years, extreme weather and frequent disasters have repeatedly reminded us of the impermanence of the world. In the face of such instability, only by awakening the love of bodhisattvas among people can we bring peace and comfort to humans' heart. Tzu Chi volunteers like bodhisattvas who respond to the cries of suffering. We always among the first to arrive in the disaster zone. Last year, Typhoon Koinu made landfall in Hualien and swept across southern Taiwan. In Kaohsiung and Pingtung, rainfall exceeded 500 milliliter. Through Thai TV coverage, we saw scenes of severe flooding, submerged farmland, broken roads, and more than 900,000 people affected, a disaster of great magnitude. Amid the rain and wind, Tzu Chi volunteers did not fear hardship and acted immediately. They waded through floodwaters, used inflatable boats to deliver hot meals, folding beds, and partitions. And after the storm, they conducted home visits and distributed blessing gifts to comfort families. Volunteers entered affected homes to clear mud and wash floors and walls, while Tzu Chi medical teams traveled across counties to offer free clinics and care for the victims' physical and emotional well-being. During the Typhoon Koinu disaster's response, Tzu Chi distributed 8,381 blessing kits, conducted over 1,300 home visits, supplied 2,600 conducted 13,000 home visits. I think supplied 2,600 servings of hot food and mobilized 9,855 volunteer shifts with over 2.9 million in consolidation funds. In every corner of disaster zones, volunteers in blue-white uniforms move tirelessly, bringing love, comfort, and stability to those in need. Master Chenyan recalled the Typhoon Selma that struck southern Taiwan in 1977 and another Typhoon Konu that occurred on July 25, 2006. Three typhoons sharing a similar date by coincidence, a reminder of life unpredictability. Fortunately, whenever disasters occur, Tzu Chi volunteers always appear as uninvited teachers, quietly showing up whenever they are needed. Historian Professor Zhou Liangkai once said, "The history of Tzu Chi is not, in fact, the people's history." Each typhoon recorded in Taiwan meteorological archives is also accompanied by stories of Tzu Chi volunteers, compassionate footprints, and disaster relief effort, a living chronicle of kindness in every community. In addition to being written into Taiwan's meteorological history, each disaster-causing typhoon has been written into Taiwan's meteorological history. Volunteers' mobilization for disasters relief and compassion. This is also Tzu Chi's charity in various regions. In 1977, Typhoon Selma devastated southern Taiwan, causing 58 deaths, nearly 300 injuries, the total collapse of over 4,000 houses, and partial destructions of more than 27,000 other homes. Upon hearing the news, Master Chen Yan immediately wrote a personal letter instructing Brother Chen Rongxing from Pingdong and the monastic at Yuandong Temple to assess the situation and complete the disaster list within 3 days. Soon after that, the masters herself led volunteers south for disaster assessment. For 4 days and nights, they worked without rest, visiting affected areas, holding meetings, and organizing relief distribution. This is way back in 1977. We can see the pictures of Chen Rongxing and Master Hui of Yuandong Temple. They went to the township office and established a disaster list within 3 days. These teachings from Master shows her way of guiding disciples through personal example, calm, humble, and filled with compassion. So we can see the Master took volunteers from Taipei and Hualien south to investigate the disaster, divided into 3 vehicles, sleepless for 4 days and 4 nights. And then they meet each other, each group to report on the investigation after the visit in the evening. Wow. They are personally guided by Master back then. Let's watch this video.
一天呐、台北其中有一位呢，会员很花心的会员，那个时候呢，他还不是委员，他呢等到呢发火了啦，他很生气，他说：“那脾心里都要来家徛，大刚都在家徛，每一天呢、站在这里还要哈腰，拜托。”他说：“哦。”咱是要来帮忙伊呢，是安怎呢？啊，甲咱安尼刁难，我就会跟他说：是你自己要来呢，或者是人家请你来呢？他呢就说：嘿呀，是咱家己来的。对呀，是你自己要来的啊。所以呢，他们呐，我们要将心比心，这么严重的大灾难呐。可知道办事的人，他上班的人，他的家也受损啊，他们呢也要修理自己的家园啊，还要办那么多的这个登记损坏的，那我们应该将心比心想啊，不要在这里发脾气呀，要低心下去。他就说：好，我知道了。所以那我们就是要向他们感恩。我说对呀，这就是要付出无所求啊，感恩他们提供给我们的资料啊，就这样呢，他的心就平静下来。
Okay, Guide Master, this is how Master guide us to use the action as teaching and our speech as a guide. So Master shared that one day a very devoted Tzu Chi volunteer from Taipei, who at that time was not yet certified commissioner, became very upset and said angrily, why must we stand here like this every day, bowing and pleading? We came here to help them, yet they make things so difficult for us. Master Chen Yan gently replied, did you come here because someone asked you to, or because you wanted to come yourself? And then the volunteer paused and said, that's right, we came because we wanted to. So Master Chen Yan continued, yes, you came here of your own will, so we must put ourselves in others' shoes. This is a very serious disaster. Do you know that even the officials handling these matters had their own homes damaged? They too need to repair their houses while helping register other losses. We must be understanding. Do not lose your temper, but instead be humble and respectful. The volunteer then said, I understand now. We should be grateful to them. Master Chen Yan affirmed, yes, we must give selflessly and be thankful to those who provide us with information. With that, her heart gradually calmed down. Grateful for the Master's teaching, we can truly feel how Master educates the disciples, not just through words, but through personal example. In August, Master Chen Yan personally led Tzu Chi volunteers to conduct disaster assessment and home visit. Master also presided over the distributions of relief supplies at Dongshan Temple. The relief effort continued at Dongshan Temple for 3 months because of its convenient location, making it easier for affected residents to receive aid and financial assistance. After the initial distribution, it became clear that many more households were in need of help. The next distribution site was therefore moved to Yuandong Temple. You can see this is the Pingtung branch. In addition to emergency condolences, many caregivers in need of long-term assistance also have been discovered. The distribution continued for 3 months at Dongshan Temple, and the distribution works was moved to Yuandong Temple to be held, and the Tzu Chi Pingtung branch was established to provide long-term relief. This is another, let me see the time. Okay, we still have 6 minutes. Okay, maybe we have time to watch this very short video about the history through a Thai TV segment.
66年，赛尔马台风很少高频啊，上年听到了这个灾害烧回来话，我开始就开机车。
Okay, maybe I read okay, in English. Okay, this is through a Thai ITV segment. Volunteer Chen Rongqing recalled, in 1977, Typhoon Selma swept across Kaohsiung and Pingtung. When Master Chen Yan learned of the disaster, she sent me a letter, a master's handwritten letter. I immediately rode my motorcycle with Venerable Jian Hui from Yuandong Temple to inspect the damage. We didn't know the area well, so I decided to start at the township office. The reporter added, with just one letter from the master, Venerable Jian Hui and Brother Chen took up the mission. Within only 3 days, they completed the disaster household registrar. Chen Rongqing continued. The master later came south to lead us in disaster assessment. We divided into 3 teams and worked tirelessly for 4 days and nights. After the visit, we held review meetings. We confirmed 89 households eligible for emergency relief, 277 people in total. 3 months later, 26 households became long-term care recipients. Master Chen Yan said, that was when Tzu Chi formed a deep bond with Pingtung. In those early days, many people, including Brother Chen Rongqing, devoted themselves fully. Not long after, the Tzu Chi Merit Association began to take root there. Long-term relief efforts were entrusted to Pingtung, so Master encouraged everyone to become commissioners and take care of one another. And so the Pingtung branch gradually took shape. Yeah, we can see a Pingtung branch took shape because of the disaster. We are most grateful to Masters for Master's guidance and for the early pioneers, those senior bodhisattvas who endure hardship with unity and dedication. Their collective strength and perseverance laid the foundations for Tzu Chi 4 missions. Over the decades, the blue sky and white clouds uniform of Tzu Chi volunteers has become a symbol of comfort and reassurance. Through wind and rain, Tzu Chi volunteers continue to walk with the people, bringing peace to troubled hearts. May we all become that small point of light, illuminating the dark corners where comfort and hope are most needed. Ka'an brothers and sisters for listening, and we look forward to our next powerful sharer. Okay, I pass back to Sister Moon. Ka'an.
Thank you for the story, Sister Su Ching. All the stories that we are listening to is about giving, but in how we give. I remember a long time ago, when we say that we want to give somebody something, is there something you can donate? Yes. The mindset was, I don't need this, so I can donate it away. And then I heard a story about a child asking the mother, Mom, why did you give this food to donate away because this food is already very old. And the mother said, we don't need it. It's old, so we can donate it away. And he said, we cannot donate something we don't want for somebody. We have to donate something they need. And, you know, a child telling the mother that. And when I heard the story, well, it changed, it triggered something in me, and my mindset, you know, I was so ashamed. I mean, really, my mindset was totally wrong towards this way of looking at donating, of helping, you know, of giving. And so in Tzu Chi, I think Master is so clear about giving what people need and not what you can afford to give out, and simply just, you know, what you decide they need. So in the story of the wells in Zimbabwe, it's actually life-saving, and it, you know, just a well means so much to them. Of course, you can give them food, but what's the point of food if you don't have water, right? So the prioritizing and the analysis of needs in Tzu Chi, I think, is something that should be textbook material, actually, in our society. I'm very happy to be educated by Tzu Chi for this matter. Okay. Well, we are coming next to our mega powerful sharer, Brother Faisal. Brother Faisal, I think, is not. Oh, before we go, can we ask everybody to switch on your TV first, your camera first, so that we can have a photo opportunity with Brother Faisal together? Everybody?
Okay, everybody on your video if it's convenient. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 感恩。
All right, we are done with the photo taking. Our next sharer is none other than Brother Faisal. And I think most of us, we don't need an introduction to Brother Faisal. You have, I understand, served Tzu Chi Foundation since 2014, and you have dedicated most of your life since then to providing all kinds of charity, and particularly to provide support to educate Syrian refugee children through the setting up of Tzu Chi Foundation's Menahil International School in Turkey. So, brother, as a Muslim working with a Buddhist organization, of course, you're really a role model in demonstrating the power of interfaith collaboration. Regardless of our faith, I think showing love, compassion, and service to others remain the essence of what we are, of who we are, our being, of our being here as a human being, of our humanity. So today, I think we cannot list all the things that you have done, Brother Hu, but today we continue to be deeply interested to have more lessons from love, from Menahil, from you. Welcome, Brother Hu.
Hello. Can you hear my voice?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So may I share my screen?
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay. Okay. It's okay to see the screen?
Yes.
Okay. Hi from Istanbul to our sisters and brothers. Now, good morning. And in Istanbul, here is the midnight. Actually, I checked just now, from Istanbul to Kuala Lumpur is about 5,218 kilometers. We are far, but our heart is together. Today, I want to share to you about the love story, what's happened in the Turkey here in past 10 years, what the seed we put inside the mind of the children, Syrian refugees children, and there are some love story. So first of all, you can see from these pictures. This photo was taken in the 2016. You can see from her eyes, at that time, she lost everything. Actually, in our school, Najwa, her name is Najwa. When she walking not easy because she just lost her 2 legs. And the teacher says to her, the Mother's Day came, what the gift you will give your mother? So Naja say, I will read a grant to her. Teacher says, she passed away? She says, yes, she passed away. How about your father? She says, my father also 3 years ago passed away in the 2013. So how about your brothers and sisters? She says, 11 of them all died, all passed away. So not just like this, she also lost all love. I mean, the all family member and lost to her 2 legs. At that time, biggest wish for her is she can have the 2 legs stand up. So we can see from her eyes, she really very sad. Let's see this photo. This is a photo took 5 years ago. She already in our school. And you can see her cheerful face. And if the children without love, you cannot see this kind of face. So let's see what's happened to her. And we have a short video you can see from her story.
نعم الذي تصور فيه أنا نزل به جارنا. هذا من هنا بيت عمتي بابا، ولكن في الآن يطلع بيتنا. نزل كله في الأرض تحت الحجر. كنا في انحصار حلب. كنا جالسين مع أمي وأخواتي وكذا عند المساء. كنا جالسين ونزل الصاروخ. توفت أمي وأخواتي وأنا مسيحة.
2016年12月，一场轰炸，纳吉娃失去了双腿，也失去13位家人。那一年，他才13岁。
هذه إخوتي يعني كنا صغار. هذا أيضا أخي زكي في المشفى عندما كان مصاب. بقي 3 أيام في المشفى وعندما هذه أمي وهذه أختي إلهام وهذا أخي زكي توفى قبلي عندنا. كلهم نعم طبعا.
كله في جنة.
إن شاء الله.
إن شاء الله.
2017年年底，纳吉娃受到 NGO 的帮助，来到土耳其装义肢。与姑姑姑丈一起生活的他，看似安稳，但一个人活下来的伤痛，就像轰炸留在他身上的疤痕，永远都消失不掉。
تمسك نفسها كأنها تبكي أمامك.
سأل سؤال تبكي فورا يعني. بس ما بتحاول ما تخلينا نشوفها.
أكثر الأشياء في الليل.
أكثر الأشياء في الليل يعني.
انتبهوا يعني أنت
2018年，纳吉娃来到了马纳海国际学校，这里的师生大都来自叙利亚，他们躲避战火，走过黑暗，每个人的身上都带着不同的伤痕，但也因为如此，更懂得彼此。因此，当他们知道纳吉娃的经历后，用爱陪伴，也鼓励纳吉娃。
شعرت بالفرح أريد أشكرهم لهم جميعا وكأنهم لي أهلي. شكرا لكم جميعا.
نحن ما عملنا شي حبيبتي، أنا ورفقاتك بحبكم كتير.
بحبكم كتير.
هي بتقولكم
爱让纳吉娃重展笑容。2024年，纳吉娃完成高中学业，也考上了土耳其的大学。现在她的脸上不只有笑容，还充满着自信。
يعني هاي اللحظة انتظرتها كتير، يعني من أول ما دخلت على المدرسة انتظرتها وكتير يعني كنت متشوقة لهي اللحظة وكتير فرحانة. وهلا اختصاصي سجلت بالأدب الإنجليزي وإن شاء الله رح أكون يعني بعد 5 سنين خريجة من هذا الفرع، وإن شاء الله حرد الجميل للمدرسة، يعني رح أكون إن شاء الله إذا إنه وفقني الحظ رح أدرس معهم.
Yes, this is the story of the Najwa. So now she's already second year in the university. Her life totally changed because Tsuji. In 2014, actually, we see the children is like this way. They cannot find even food. Of course, no education, so cannot find the food. So we think about if they no food, we give them food. If they feel cold, we give them blanket. But during the distribution, there are one man come to me. You can see from this photo, this man was angry. Actually, before this photo, I was angry. I was angry because he just bring some blanket, which I just give to him a few minutes ago. And he give to me, he said, I want to resell this blanket to you. I was very angry. I say, if you don't need, please don't take. But what he said, no, be careful. We need it. We really need it. But our children can be hungry, no problem. In stomach can be hungry, it's no problem. But we cannot let them no education. Then we find out, really, in there, at that time, 10 years ago, they cannot go to the school because Turkey speaking Turkish language, and they are speaking Arabic. They are refugees from Syria, and they can speak Arabic only. So they cannot go to school, but some teachers, they also became the refugees. So they at home, they teach the student and they say, okay, no problem. We give you education, but no diploma, no certificate, of course. So they say, if you can give us the blanket and the food, please don't give to us. Please give our children education. This is the first step we stand, and I request Taiwan give me also chance open the school. But our sisters in the headquarters in Hualien, she told me, she says, impossible, impossible. How yesterday you would make distribution and today and you want to do the education. In fact, we see so many children on the street, and my wife Nadia was saying, she says, I wish one day those children, they can have the backpack on their back and they come back to the school. This was 10 years ago. And today they already have backpack on their back. And what's happened? The headquarters give us only, says only we can give their 30 student scholarship. But I say in this area, more than 4,000 family. Even each family, we need the one children study. So we need 4,000 students. Headquarters, the Mrs. Huang, she says, no, impossible. We cannot support you this one, and please continue your charity only. So what we doing, we just every day go to the street to searching for the kids. You can see from this photo. So these two kids on the street. So we register their name and this photo also. Actually, this photo is in front of the window, is not door. Because we knock the door, several times they don't open the door. So we come back to the window. We say, please open the door. They open the window. They say, what do you want? We say, we want let your children go to school. So we enter inside. Some family, they accept us. But some family, no, they don't trust us. They say, get out. They say, we don't believe you. So many people come to us, but they promise, but they don't do. I say, I wish I can continue this job. I will collect all the children's the data and I will bring to the headquarters. Like this, these children, for example, father passed away in the war, and the mother in the daytime must go to the factory. He's alone, stay in the home. He says what? He says, he opened the door and I said, do you want to go to the school? She said, yes, I want. Okay, I register his name. We are like the police searching for the children on the street. So many children, they are on the street and they are selling the tissue or water. They're asking money or they are playing the football on the street in the daytime. Like this one, these two boys, one is Muhammad Haq, the right-hand side, and the left-hand side is Abu Bakr Haq. They are cousins. So they are playing the football on the street, and I catch them. I say, why you are in this time? You are here. They say, I don't have money to go to school. I say, bring me to her home. So her home in the 6th floor without ascensor, elevator. So we enter the home and his father, Muhammad Haq's father, laid on the street, the bed, and half of the body cannot move. So we ask him, do you want your son go to the school? He said, of course, but I don't have money. At that time, because I know some teachers also became refugees. They have to take the money, tuition fee, they have to take, but they don't have money. How they can send the children to the school, to the teacher's house? They cannot. So we registered this boy, Muhammad Haq and Abbaq Haq, the name on the list. At nighttime, no light, we use the car light. No light, we use the mobile, the jet telephone. I mean the mobile phone, light. Like this, we went to so many families like this, and this girl name is Wafa. Wafa actually no. At that time, I remember she cannot speak. Of course, before she can speak, but after the bombing, so she cannot speak. But of course, after that, she can speak very well. She come back to school and she can speak very well. You can see the brother sister. From this photo is our Devi. She took the photo for the one girl. In fact, this photo is not normal. Maybe in Malaysia you can understand. So many Arabian or Muslims family, you want to take the photo of the girl is totally forbidden. But this showing what? Showing they really need it. They really need to education to go to the school. So she said, okay, no problem, just take it. On the list, you can see this is 2014 in December 1st, in December 2nd. And my signature and my wife Nadia's signature, and is saying which time he has to come to the school, but he cannot. So of course, all the reason because no money. Like this, we in the 3 weeks time, we collected more than 200 students, 200 children's data in 3 weeks time. I sent this file to Taiwan. Then after 3 days, I be pensioned for 3 days. I didn't call them. And they didn't call me also. So after 3 days, I called. I say, dear sister, Sujie, did you see the file? She says, yes, I opened the file already. I say, the children inside, did you see them? She said, yes. I say, are they cute? Are they lovely? Are they handsome? She said, yes. I said, but I will give you the bad news. She said, what? I said, all of them no education. All of them, they don't have chance to go to the school. She said, oh, really? I need tell the master. I will tell the master. Okay, like this. She bring this 200 children's list to the in front of the master. Of course, you know, dear brother, sister. Of course, master, she will say, yes, we need support them. After a few days, the sister bring me the news. She say, the master say, yes, we will support them. I say, no, it's not enough. Because 3 weeks time, we find the 200 children, but actually it's more than this number. You only give me the 40 scholarship, but I need 350 at least. She said, okay, I will go to the master again. After a few days, again, the master say, yes, we will support 350. I said, no, these few days, again, some children came. So can you make like 400? He said, I will ask the master again. So few days later, and the master say, yes, no problem. We can support 400. I say, no, these few days again, there are 50 again. So like this increase every 50 until 550. The number reached to 550. Then they say to me, brother Hu, we cannot increase the number again. We already went to the master several times. So please go ahead, this 550. We bring this 550, we went to the manager of the education department. we say to the manager, we say, you are general, we are your soldier. The manager says what? She says, how you are a foreigner, you can be my soldier. I say, look, because in your country, there are 600,000 children without education. Today, no education. Tomorrow, no education. It's no problem. But next year, if they still don't go to the school, you will face a big problem. You know at that time will affect to whom? The managers ask me, affect to whom? I say, affect to your boy, your son, your daughter. Ah, he said yes. Okay, let's cooperate together. He said in our area, in this city, there are some school. Morning time, there are Turkish students, but afternoon, no student. So you can use this school as your school, temporary school, and you will find the refugee student, and you will find the refugees teachers, and you will find the books for them, and you will support them, the service, I mean the bus carry the students, and you will support their family economic, and we will support you the building, and we will support you what? We will support you also the water, electricity, like this way. So we cooperate in the first school in 2015, January 24. It's almost 10 years, more than 10 years, like 11 years ago. This was the first day, open the school day. You can see the sunshine was so lovely, so hopefully, and all the parent bring the children to the school. You can see from their eyes, all the parent, their eyes is happy and wishful. At least now, after 3 years war, they can have the school and support them to the come back to school, and they support them in the education. This girl, she received the books. The first things what she doing, she put her name on the last page of the books. She said, this book is mine. There I cannot live on the books. In the middle, this boy, the one which have the green color, the boy, he was the first student come to the school. We open in the 8:30, and he come to the school at the 7 o'clock. So our volunteer, Mr. Davy, asked him, "Oh, how come this time you come to here so early?" He said, "Because I'm afraid no seat for me." So Davy asked him, Did you register your name? He said, "Yes, I registered. But I tell you the frankly tell you, last night I know today is the opening day. So I so happy. I could not sleep. This is why I come to here early." Sometime I remember a few years ago, I shared this photo to the opening date of the University of the Tsuji in Hualien, opening day. I asked all the children, all the students, the university students, I say, in here, more than 1,000 students here. Today is opening day. Is there anyone yesterday, last night, happy until they cannot sleep? Everybody laugh Everybody laughing. They said, how come? I say, yes, because you don't know the terrible life of the war. Taiwan already more than 70 years. I think also Malaysia, same. More than 70 years, no war. So they don't know. They think the education is their right. They don't know once happened a war, you can lose everything. You can lose your money, house, and the car, and everything. Even the education, you will lose that. So this boy name is Hajar, and in the end, he graduate. He entered the school, graduate, and then in this year, this year he already entered the university. He studied the, I think the design, architecture of the building. Okay, this was the first photo we took for all the student. Brothers, sisters, you know how many students inside here? 578 students. The master allowed us to do 550 students, but we put more 28 students. So we established first school. In the end, really like Nadia's wish, they have the backpack on their back. Okay. In 2015, June about, we already became very famous school in Turkey because nobody find this way. United Nations and UNICEF and so many association or foundation, they try to find a solution for the children. They cannot have the education, but we found it. So I come back to Taiwan. I tell the master two news. One news is good news. I say to master, there are so many children cannot have the education, but after Menahil school, after our school, so many children they can have the education. Even Turkey government they want take the Menahil school as the sample, and they want use this sample cooperate with UNICEF, and they can benefit more than 350 to 400 students from these cases. So I say it's good news, but I say to the master another bad news. She said, what the bad news? I said, bad news is even we give them free of charge come to the school, they cannot come. You can see from this photo, this boy name is Beckley, 14 years old. He also feel like sad because he cannot come to the school. So at that time, the master asked me, why you don't bring them to the school? At that time, everybody cried. Me, all the volunteer, we cry. We say, if he come to the school, who support the family? From 6 years old to 16 years old, they need go to the factory, become the child labor. So if they come to the school, who support their family? We can see from this boy, name is Ali. Ali's story at that time, what he says,
Ben orada çalışırken
I
hayal ettim
working.
ki şimdi diyelim
I
ben
always have the
okuyorum.
dream.
Öyle ders
I
çalışıyor
imagine
gibi
myself, I study,
iş
I
çalışıyor.
still study,
İş
and
çalışıyor.
working
Bunu
like I'm
çevirdim.
study. I pretend myself is like school.
即使幻想让生活
Even
偶尔好
imagine
过一
the
点，
life
像
became
阿里
better.
还是有撑不过去的时
But
候。
the Ali still can have, sometimes cannot pass this difficulties.
Hani sabahtan
That morning,
erken kalkıyorum ya. Dışarısı
outside
kavrulmuş,
snowing,
soğuk.
so
Ben
cold.
de
I
uyanamıyorum.
cannot
Biraz
stand,
uyku var.
but I have to.
Kalkmak da zorundayım.
On the way
İşe
going to the
giderken biraz
factory, I
zorlanıyorum.
feel so cold, but I don't know.
Soğuk. Diyemiyorum.
I don't know. Okay, the master asked me, why you don't let them come back to school? I tell master 3 reasons. One reason is what? The child labor is cheaper than adult, of course. It's only 30% of the salary they can get. So they are cheap. And the second one, they are easy. They are easy to use. You know, the children's hand was small. He can put the small hand on the shoes inside and making the shoes easy to use. And third things is they can beat him. They can beat him, yes. Can you imagine the Ali every day working for 12 hours and he only has 30 minutes, right? Go to the toilet. How come 30 minutes? How to calculate? How to calculate the 30 minutes? Because in front of the toilet, there are fingerprint machine. So if you use 10 minutes, you only left 3 minutes. Like this way. So the master heard about this story. She said, I think before the war, they have everything. After war, they lost everything. But became the zero. Now under zero. Now they are minus. Their life is minus. Today, he's only 12 years old. He cannot do anything to this world. But after 30 years, he will remember today. He will say, while I working under the dark factory, who saved me? Nobody come to save me. So Master say, in his heart, he will hate everybody. We must cover this hate and convert this hate to the love. You have to go back to the Turkey and find out the children come back to the school. This boy on the photo, his name is Hussein Hamza. Hussein Hamza, at that time, he's iron. He's on the clothes factory and iron the clothes. Me and Nadia, we went to his factory. The boss of the factory was very angry. He said, "What do you want?" I said, "I want to bring this boy to the school." He said, "If he go, how about me?" I say, "You are adult and he was children. His right is go to study. You give him 700. I will give him the 700 lila also." At that time, 700 lila is about 1 month is about 200 US dollar. So the boss don't talk to me. He say to the Hussein. He said, Hussein, I will give you 800 next week. Hussein said, "No, I want study." He said, "Okay, next month I give you 900. When Hussein heard about this sentence, he became quiet. That day I was very, very sad. I come back to school. I said, this boy in his life, he don't have education and finish. Thanks God, Allah help him. And the afternoon he come to me, come to the school. He say, Mr. Hu, I don't want that 200. You only give me 700 is enough for me. I will use that 200 which you didn't give to me. I will buy my future. Then he come to our school and he became the student and graduate from the school. Now even he graduate from the university already. Like this kind of the children, we have 450. One by one, we find out from the factory. In the end, Menahil second school, we have 1,040 students, and the third school and the fourth school, we open until eighth school. Total is about 4,000 students already. Even like this, we open the international school. International school accreditation from the America and accredited from the advanced and the Cognia. Like our student graduate from our school is they have the diploma like the American school. So this is we open the new school and primary school and the mid school and also high school. Sisters and brothers, I have the dream like this photo. You know, my dream and my wife's dream is what? Is one day those children which I hold their small hand, one day after 30 years after, they can become good person in our society. They became successful children. They became successful person. At that day, after 30 years, they will remember today. They say, I'm an engineer, I'm a teacher, I'm a businessman, so many jobs, no matter what kind of job they are doing, but that they may be able to help others. He will remember today. He will remember, 30 years ago, someone come to me and help me have the education. This is why today I am able to help others. And that day is like a seed we put in their mind. And this seed can become a tree of the love, and can have a lot of the fruit of the love. And they can share this love to others around them. I don't know what I want to say, but I don't need wait for 30 years. Taiwan happened earthquake, typhoon. Taiwan even Hualien happened earthquake. You know what they say to me? This boy come to me. He said, the teacher, you always say to me, you want to accompany me to the home. Today, Taiwan happened earthquake. I want to stand here together with you, pass this difficult time. When he said like this, he only have one leg. This boy bring his coin box. We see this inside all the money. I said, how come you have this much money? He said, because I collect all this money because I want to buy the laptop. I said, but you donate to all of them to us. He said, yes. For you, for Tsuji, I can do anything. in the Africa, you know, Mozambique, Zimbabwe, there is the typhoon, I think. So children, they donate all their money. You know, what we found inside the coin box, you know? We find out check. This check is written by hand, 5 Turkish lira, 1 Turkish lira. This one, of course, cannot use, but this is valuable for me. That means they don't have, but they want to do. They want to help others. Philippine typhoon, they sent me this one. They say, they write here, they say, Mahat Kanami. It's not Arabic. It's not Chinese also. What this means? It means we love you by Philippine language. Sister, brother, you see this paper? How many languages on this paper, you know? Of course, first one is because we are one family. It's wrong. Must be one, but no matter. Because this paper is showing the English and the Chinese and Arabic in the last sentence is saying mixed with the Turkish language and the Philippine language. Is saying because we are one family, so I support you. They draw this picture, and you know, this boy also for the corona, the master tried to donate 5 million visum to the government. So also we try to collect some donation from Turkish and Syrian. So we find out this paper inside there are €1. Saying what? غالية هذه عملة لأنها ذكرى. He said this coin was very valuable for me because it's good memory. ولكن ليست أغلى من محتاجين. But is not more valuable than who need it. That is, Dharma is saying his name like Ali Aboudi. His name is Ali Aboudi. That is right, Syrian love Taiwan. We open this one is €1. It's not Turkish lira. So we say, who is Ali Aboudi? We find out he's the second year's student of our student, second grade. So we call father. Father received the call. He said, does he donate that coin? We say, yes, he donate that coin. He said, he really donate that coin? We say, yes, he donate. Then he says, this really? Then we say, yes. Then father cried. You know why father cried? He said 3 years ago, father give him this coin, say to the Ali Aboudi, said, Ali, this is a gift from me to you, from father to him. And keep this one as a good memory. This small Ali, he don't have other toys. He only have this coin. Every day he hand this one and he play this coin. He said this is very valuable, his gift from father, and he give what he only have. For Ukraine, you know, you can see from here, 147,214 coins. The children of the Syrian refugee children, they give donation to Ukraine refugees. The refugees give to the refugees. This was yesterday. You know, our children, our students, they give donation to the Palestine, Gaza. It was happened yesterday. we already collected $4,436 for the Gaza. And last week we collect also $18,080. We cook the food, the hot food, to the people who is hungry in the Gaza. So many foundation, so many people, they try to enter the Palestine. They cannot. But we already make several times of the hot food distribution in there. This love from home, from those children. Please see this one. Hear the voice of the love. Okay. This is the one orphan. Her name is Limas. One day morning, he just passed for me and she just put these two papers. That I found out, open one, this is me. But I say, is that really me? But I think it's me. But when I open another one, I see this one is me and my wife, Nadia. So this orphan, no father, no parent, no mother. In our school, we have more than 140 orphans. So school is their home and the teachers is their parent. Okay, let's see this also story of the Junaid. Junaid, he graduated from us, from our school, and then now also graduate from the university. First salary he gave to us, 300 something US dollar. That I said, I cannot take this, too much for you. He said, if you don't take it, I will be very upset. Because this is my promise to Allah. This is my promise to Tsuji, to the master, and to you, and to myself. Of course, I took that one, donation from him. Please see this story.
أنا أحمد حاج جنيد. الفصل الأخير من التطوعي، ومن هنا أقوم بالترجمة من اللغة الإنجليزية إلى اللغة التركية وأحيانا إلى اللغة العربية تفيد في هذه المنطقة مثلا. لذلك نحاول نفعل ما بوسعنا وجهدنا أن نكون.
2023年2月6号，土耳其南部与叙利亚西北部发生7.8强震。慈济基金会在2月11号抵达土耳其提供援助。精通3种语言的杰内德成了慈济与土耳其官方沟通时重要的桥梁。面对这场破坏力极强的地震，眼前的惨况让杰内德想起2011年。2011年叙利亚内战，烽火连天的景象，杰内德每天都得面对。2014年战事越来越激烈，杰内德被迫逃亡到土耳其，那年17岁。
أنا عندما أتيت إلى تركيا أنت تعلم يعني لم أحضر شيء سوى كتب. كان يوجد لدي أمل أنني سوف أستطيع أن أكمل دراستي بعد فترة يعني. وكان يوجد أيضا شنطة صغير فيه بعض ملابس فقط. نعم. مثلا هذا كتاب لغة إنجليزية، وهذا مذاكرات في سوريا.
卷起家当逃避战祸，竟是扛着10多公斤的教科书还有考卷同行。原本以为来到土耳其可以完成高中学业，但是等着他的是制鞋工厂里永无止境的车缝工作。
فنحن نكره الكثير يعني قلب هذا يعني مليء، ربما تستطيع أن تقول كان مليء يعني بالكره يعني بسبب الحرب التي عشناها والأوضاع التي عشناها.
2017年9月，这一所由慈济为叙利亚难民学童设置的学校，带给杰内德知识，也消除战争所带来的仇恨，点亮他黑暗的世界。
لكن أنا عندما أتت مؤسسة سوجي وأخذتني من المعمل ووضعتني في المدرسة يعني مثل أنه جلى القلب يعني أعاد الأمل. هذا يعني غير الكثير يعني هذا هو غير القلب من قلب أسود إلى قلب مليء بالحب ويستطيع أن يمنح الحب للناس.
杰内德曾经是被援助的受难者，如今将心中的悲苦化为助人的力量，生命也因此有了翻转。
لكن حتى أن أبقى في الطرف الذي يعطي يجب أن أعمل كثيرا يعني كي أشكر الله تعالى وكي أشكر المؤسسة التي أعطتني هذه الفرصة لهذا يعني.
Okay, those children like this before was like that and now became volunteer. Even 2023 and 2024, we have the 3 students became the dentist, entered the medical program in the 2025 also. In past 10 years, more than 4.8 million individual Syria and the Turkey family get the help. And I think the 10 person also in here, you can see Vincent, Mr. Vincent and his brother Lin Weichai also bring us to see the president of the Turkey, Erdogan. Okay, I want to share the last. Okay, this boy, this was we find him from the street. Name is Muhammad Haq, as you remember, and now he became like this, very tall, and already 2nd years of in the university. His hobby is to take photograph, and in the 2023, after earthquake of the Turkey, also the photo which he took on the first page of our magazine, Suji magazine. Also this boy, Ali, he became the big boy also. Okay, let me show you this one. Now after 2 days, after tomorrow is 8th of December. So it's the 1 year memory of the Syrian Finnish war now. So last year in this time, they come to Taiwan. There are 26 Syrian volunteers come to Taiwan. And I say one sentence, everybody cried. What I said, yesterday you were refugees, but today you are Syrian. So everybody cried. You can see.
يا شباب أنتم كنتم لاجئين ولكن بدأتوا اليوم سوريين.
我给你们翻译一下，他说从今天开始你不是难民，叙利亚的，他们
Suji is the like umbrella. This girl name is Tisning. 5 years ago, she drew herself wearing a doctor's white coat. Now he's a student studying in the biomedical science. She says what? She say all this inside there are four girls. 3 of them on the right-hand side. No food, no toys, no education. And the left one is herself also. Tsuji is this umbrella. And also she says Tsuji is a book. From left-hand side to right-hand side, everybody is healthy and became very strong. And she says Tsuji is a sheep. So I say, this is what? She says is a sheep. I said, so who are they inside the sheep? She said, we are. She says, what this mean? He say, Tsuji is the ship bring us from the painful shore to the happiness shore. When I share this photo, this paint to the master, Shangren, so she told me that Wuliang Yi Jing says there are ship captains who carry lemon bean across the river of the endless, rebirth to the shore of the nirvana. So I understood. All of us, we are a captain of our own ship. Some people's ship, they can carry 10 people. Some people's ship, they can carry 1,000 people. Some of them, like Master, the ship can carry more than 100 million people. But important is what? Important is when we carry the people who suffering, so we bring them, also we bring ourselves from this painful life to happiness life. I wish today everybody, thank you everybody, give me this chance in here, and thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Brother Hu. I don't think you have just made them cry. You have made us cry. Yeah. I think that, you have really given the children the greatest gift on earth. And that is the gift of an education which allow them to, make their dreams into a reality, from hopeless to so much hope, right? And I think, Brother Hu, am I right to say that, it's not just the child that you are affecting, right? You're not just the child that you're helping, but perhaps his entire family. So it's really one to infinity, right? As Master says. And that's why, we should always, I mean, sometimes my friends will argue and say, how much can we do alone? No, it's not that. It's one to infinity. We must never give up, right? Just do what we can, and somebody else will carry it forward and forward and forward. And I believe in that. You're not just a captain, I think, Brother Hu, you are real. You are real bodhisattva, in my eyes. And we are so honored on this platform today to be able to communicate directly and to be able to have the affinity, to be talking and listening from you personally. Really, Kan'en for taking the time to spend with us on this day. Thank you very much. Yeah. And I wish you a very good day and all the very best. And we will take lessons from you really today, a very big lesson, and do what we can that our ship doesn't have to be taking 1,000 people. It can be 10 people. It can even be 2 people, but it's a ship and it's taking people from shore to shore. Kan'en very much, Brother Hu. Kan'en. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is there anything somebody would like to ask Brother Hu something before we close the session?
May I just add, I think Brother Hu, yeah, Kanan, for the wonderful sharing. Yeah, I think you're not only the captain to me, you are the Superman now. But this Superman in blue uniform, not the one with the red. Yeah. So I think you are really, we are inspired by your work, and you truly are one of our greatest role model, inspiring us. Yeah. Well done. Keep up with the good work. Yeah, keep up with the good work. Yeah, we are truly honored to have you in our this platform. Karen, so much. Yeah.
Thank you, Karen.
Okay, if there is no one else, then maybe we can take this time now to close our session. I wish everybody a very happy day, happy weekend, right? But before we close, can I ask that for us to stand and make 3 bows to the Triple Gem? Yeah. First bow. Second bow. And the third bow. And a bow to our masters, our beloved masters in the abode. Okay, brothers and sisters, have a great day, and we'll see you in the next session next Saturday. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Brother Hu.
And
Bye-bye, Brother Robert. Bye-bye, Sister Su Ching, sisters and brothers.
Sister